Okay, welcome back. Last time we challenged Wake we challenged our rival. Well, our rival challenged us. And then we also challenged Wake at the Pastoria City Gym, earning ourselves our 5th badge. I moved Heracross, slightly up on the layout, mostly just because it looked like it was actually stood on the badge we just won. And that seemed a little bit disrespectful. Okay, let's just talk to our rival here. Yeah, I mean, Krogung is pretty cool. I do like how he gets mad at you if you talk to him from there. Okay, so, he's also just like, yeah, you intentionally weren't here, Barry. Okay, so, obviously, the bomb has now gone off in the Great Marsh. And the Great Marsh is, like, the pride of Pastoria or something. And, yeah, he is now going to make a run for it. I mean, he really does... Wow. He just sets off the bomb, like, runs out, insults this man, and makes a break for it. Okay, yeah, and now you got a little bit where you just have to kind of chase down this Galactic grunt. And by that I mean, you run up to him, and you talk to him, then you run up to him, and you talk to him, and you do this like 5 times. And each time he's just like, no, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I could destroy you in a fight, but I'm not fighting you. Boss who made this must be a scientific genius. Yeah, kind of. Like Cyrus is stated to be incredibly smart, even though his overall goals and motivation kind of make him out to be really stupid in this game. Okay, Galactic Bomb. Yeah, sets off the bomb and it packs a wallop. Okay. What they have planned for this? The answer is there is a thing in Mount Coronet that they really want to use. Yeah, they're not going to waste their energy fighting me. Basically, there's a bit where if we try to ascend Mount Coronet now, there'd be a wall that we wouldn't be able to pass. Okay, so target of it brought is worrisome, but yeah, it was a bomb. There was an explosion at the Great Marsh, so I'm going to go after them. Okay, thanks, Looker. Bye. And now he'll just quickly run back. No, wait, I thought he went back to Pastoria. Anyway, we're just going to keep chasing this guy down, because I think we only need to talk to him 1 or 2 more times. And it's because, obviously, the lake is pretty close by. Like, the lake is almost in sight. And then he basically gets right to the lake and goes, okay, fine, I'll fight you. Like, why is he running like this anyway? Yeah, it's like, my guy, you already did your job. You know, your awful, horrendous, evil, villain job. Anyway, so this guy, now he'll finally fight us, despite being like 10 steps away from the lake. Okay. If this guy actually just comes up and throws a legendary or something at me, I'll find that so funny. Nope, it's a Shroomish. It's a little 35 Shroomish. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling very threatened by this level 35 Shroomish. Okay, it's going to go for Poison Powder, which is a bit annoying, not gonna lie. And I'm just going to Side Beam it a couple more times. And we should be good to go. Okay, later Shroomish, bye. And 487 in experience. Whizpig is very close to leveling up. Okay, so. And now he just kind of slowly walks away. And now we get another run-in with Cynthia, who kind of just, like, stops and looks at the guy and is like, what's he doing? Okay, so she came to look at folklore about the lake, and, well, it isn't open to the public. There's an island inside the lake, and it's the same with lakes Verity and Acuity. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Also, this makes no sense. Like, why would he assume that Cynthia is your older sister? It's like, realistically, it would make more sense for the player character to ask Barry that. Because on account of them both having blonde hair. But then again, Cynthia's, like, organized. Yes, he is very impatient and energetic. That's, those are like the 2 descriptors for Barry. Anyway, now Cynthia will give us the secret potion, which, you know, is I always like to think that that was a little hint that, hey, we're going to be doing something with Johto again soon, right? Because it specifically mentions, if you look at its description, I think it mentions that it's made in Johto or something. Also quickly check. Yeah, made dispensed by the pharmacy in Cianwood City. That's like oddly specific. And also you can't actually use it. Like, you can't actually use it on your own Pokemon to heal any status ailment. I mean, it would probably be absolutely broken if it was. And I'm actually going to use a Lava Cookie now. Not because I need to, but mostly just because the kind of screen shake is a little bit annoying, and I imagine doing that all the way back up would be kind of annoying to watch. Fortunately, I can just dodge all these trainers now, because I've actually fought them all. None of them... I don't think any of them had anything, like, particularly scary. But they did give a nice chunk of experience out, so I greatly appreciate them for that. And I should have... And... I know I've said "and" a lot in the last couple of minutes. That's because, I don't really know. Okay, basically, Cynthia... she gives us the secret potion to be like, hey... there's a whole bunch of Psyduck on Route 210, and I'm actually gonna go and grab this Hoothoot again. I'm gonna go and grab the Hoothoot and just teach it Defog, because I'm gonna be honest, you can make it through the next route without Defog. It's not worth it. It's a giant hassle. It's a giant hassle, it's a giant pain, it's ugly to look at, it's horrendous. Like, I'm someone who is very much on the... Like, I'm very much someone who is of the opinion that, in general, HMs weren't really ever much of a problem. Aside from Defog. Defog is the single worst TM they have ever put into the game. Because it adds a field stat, because Fog is a field status ailment. Well, yeah, it's a field status, I guess. That benefits no one, it just reduces everyone's accuracy and makes the battle less fun. Like a Pokemon with no guard suddenly becomes incredible in the Fog. Because it's just like, well, they're just throwing hands and I can't see them. Funnily enough, I'm saying this and give Defog to my Hoothoot, which actually has no guard. And also I'm gonna buy two dozen more Moo Moo Milks. Mostly just because, honestly, two dozen more Moo Moo Milk will probably be enough to actually get me to... Honestly, might be able to get me to, like, near the end of the game. Okay, so we're just gonna quickly get rid of these Psyducks. And I do like how they all go, and then there's the one that goes the other way. Yeah, like, one goes the wrong way, and kind of just runs back to be with its friends. And now Cynthia will come back here just to check on us for some reason. And basically go like, hey, yeah, would you go up to Celestic Town and deliver this old charm to my grandma for me? And this makes absolutely zero sense. Because she asks you to do this. Then you do everything in you go there, do everything in Celestic Town, and then she just pops up outside in Celestic Town anyway and is like, hey, how you doing? Also, this is technically still Route 210, so I can't get a new encounter here. Although I would have loved to have gotten a Mantine. I would have loved to have momentarily just gone, no, I'm cheating, to get a Mantine. But no, I know they do have, like, separate encounter tables and everything, but on this occasion, I'm going to say I've already got my encounter for this route. However, when it comes to the peak of Mount Coronet, I'm counting that as a completely separate area. Okay, now Defog, well, the Fog rolls in, so now we just pop Defog, and honestly, I'm going to try to dodge all the trainers on this route anyway, because honestly, I don't like dealing with this route. Ever. It's awful. Okay, a Golbat, that would have been an interesting potential encounter. And also, this trainer here normally has, I think they have like Amber Palm and Grottle or something. But, well, let's see what they have here now. Also, fun little fact, on this route is where you get where the house is, where you can learn Draco Meteor. I kind of stumbled across it by complete accident, and none of my friends believed me that I'd found it without a guide. Yeah, being 10 sure was a thing. And also, okay, Sableye using punishment, but punishment doesn't do anything. And okay, that was a crit. Basically, punishment does more damage the more stat boosts you have, I think. But obviously we don't have any stat boosts, we just have the natural boost. That is huge power. Okay, so a Dragonair is coming in, so I'm going to swap out to Whizbig. And just Psybeam. Also, my level cap is now 43, but none of my Pokemon will actually evolve any further. Because obviously I have... Well, I have a team of 5 fully evolved Pokemon. An Antero... Well... Wait. Okay, I had a moment where I was just like, wait, did I zone out for a second and lose my Grumpig? But no, I did not. So that is very good. And the Glalie is their last Pokemon, so it's time to swap back to Heracross. And you know what? Just because we can, let's just click Close Combat. It'll one-shot. Like, absolutely, guaranteed one-shot. Like, we don't need to worry about stat drops because it's the last Pokemon they have. And also, I just like using Close Combat, it's a very cool move. Also, these two normally have a Gyarados and a Raichu. However, I should probably heal up my Gliscor and my Grumpig before I try fighting them. Fortunately, nothing a little bit of Moo Moo Milk can't help with. Because, you know, Moo Moo Milk, very good. Absolutely broken healing item in game. Yep, so Zack and Jen, normally they have a Gyarados and a Raichu. So what do I have here? A Meganium and a Lumineon. Okay, we can work around that. And by that, I mean, I'm going to focus on the Lumineon. I'm going to focus on the Lumineon. That's a lot. That's too much damage. If that had actually gone in, like if the Petal Dance had actually hit Camazotz there, I would have actually just lost. Like, I would have actually just lost my Gliscor there. Okay, yeah. Okay, no Aftermath, so that's good. Now I'm going to swap out to Gax and just go for Aerial Ace, and we should be good. We should be good now, we should be safe, so that's good, because honestly, I've done a pretty good job so far keeping my Pokemon alive, so I would like to... I've done a pretty good job so far at keeping my Pokemon alive, and I would like to... Ideally, I would like to keep it that way. And if I am going to lose something, I want it to be from something that wasn't just, like, me being stupid for a second. Okay, Aerial Ace will finish that off, 10 out of 10. And another successful double battle. And also, like, half of the team got involved on that one. And now, you know, we just patch everyone else up with some Moo Moo Milk. And I know that I just said, yeah, these Moo Moo Milks will get me through like half of a game. And I've immediately used like half of them. Well, not half of them. I've instantly used a few. You know, I'm gonna give the Luck Incense to Fizz and lead with Fizz now. Mostly because I feel like they're falling a little bit behind on the level front. And I would like to try to keep everyone even if possible. We are going to get Surf to replace, probably replace Whirlpool soon though, so that's good. And this guy, what's he normally have? I think he normally has like a Cypher, Probopass, and maybe a Luxio or something. He has a Deoxys right now though, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not liking that. I don't like that, I really don't. Okay, that did 18 damage. Waterpulse did a ton though because... Well, Waterpulse did a ton because Deoxys has no defense. And it is a perfect example of a glass cannon. Unless it's in defense form, then it's like... that's kind of a brick wall. Okay, what is their next Pokemon? A Pidgeotto? That's fine, we can stay in, but... We can stay in on that. That's level 39. That should actually be a Pidgeot though. Although we are actually getting very close to that level. Because remember, after level 40, every Pokemon is forced to their final evolution. So, if this was one level higher, it would always be a Pidgeot. Okay, so we bring down the Pidgeotto, and what's going to be my last Pokemon? A Cresselia. I'm going to swap out for this. I'll swap out and just go with Gex, I think. I might be a bit in danger here, because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Cresselia does get the Aurora Beam. and Aurora Beam is obviously an ice move. And it's going for double team, which is double bad for me. Okay, missed. And, okay, well, that should knock out. 10 out of 10, there goes the Cresselia. I think I've seen more Cresselias than any other legendary in this game so far. Okay, what I want to do now is actually, once again, use a nuzlocke, heal up Fizz real quick. Also, fun little fact, the TM for Shadow Ball is normally on this route, but I currently don't have a Pokemon on me that knows Rock Smash, so I can't get it. It's usually just through here. Because this TM, well, past this rock is a TM for Shadow Ball. I'll be coming back for that at a later time. This kid, it is a ninja. If there's a ninja kid hidden here, they normally have a Mothim. They have the first trainer in the game that has a Mothim, I think. Actually, they might be the only trainer in the game that has a Mothim, now that I think about it. Okay, we got a black belt to fight. We should be okay to deal with him, hopefully. What does he have? A Lucario. That's actually kind of scary, but you know what? We'll be fine. Okay. This might actually be really bad, because he has that'll do a fair bit of damage though. But now we're at -2 special defense. Golbus's special defense isn't amazing to begin with, so I'm gonna swap out. We're stuck. This must have a arena trap. I just need to hope I outspeed. We outspeed. Never mind. I was worried for nothing. It went for Metal Sound, so I assumed it was going to go for Aura Sphere. Okay, the game is throwing, because the AI is bad. But yeah, I was very worried about Aura Sphere, because I'm pretty sure it learns at a level 37, and it's level 39. And so I was assuming it was going to go for, you know, Metal Sound to drop my special defense, then hit me with an Aura Sphere. And that probably would have just killed my Golbus outright. And this is a Bird Keeper, not an Ace Trainer, but obviously they're randomized, so it doesn't matter to begin with. I don't know what exactly they have. I think they normally have a Noctowl. They have a Uxie, so that's going to be a bit of a pain, because obviously Uxie has very good defenses. Like, Uxie is a phenomenally defensive Pokemon. It's the defensive one of the Lake Guardians, because Azelfa's the more offensive one and Mesprit's the kind of balanced-ish one. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like it has any attacking moves. Like, it's gone for Endure, and it's gone for Yawn, and it's gone for Endure. Also, I would like to make one note. I don't know if Endure is meant to do this, but it always seems like when a Pokemon uses it, I do more damage when I hit it. Okay, this thing hits itself one more time in confusion. Oh, never mind. The Whirlpool Residual finishes off. 10 out of 10, we bring down the Uxie. So that's another legendary Delphin. That is a Porygon. So, yeah, I think Heracross should be okay for this. We can probably just close combat and one-shot it. Porygon probably has Psybeam. I know it does learn it. So hopefully we just one-shot, because otherwise we might lose Heracross. And again, I don't want to risk losing stuff if possible. Because this is what, episode 13 or 14 or something? And we haven't lost anything yet, and honestly, if I can avoid it, I would like to... And if I can avoid it, I would like to keep it that way. And there's a veteran trainer here. They normally have a Tangela, a Girafarig, and some other thing. I want to say a Haryana, but I know they don't. Okay, they have a Gloom this time. I forgot to wake up Fizz. Okay, it sets up Lucky Chance, so I can't crit it. Okay, how much does Mega Drain do? Too much, that's the answer. The answer is, it does too much. So I'm going to swap out, go to Whizpig, and just Psybeam it next week. And when I say Psybeam it next week, I mean do some damage, because Grumpig isn't the strongest Pokemon in the world. It will get Psychic at level 47, though. So if I can keep it alive for 10 more levels, it'll get Psychic, and then a few levels after that, it should get Power Jam. So its move pool will become a bit larger. So I'll actually be able to use moves that aren't Psybeam for once. What a novelty that'll be. Okay, Banette comes in. I'm just going to swap out the Camazotz and go for Knockoff. Because Well, because it's a ghost type, and this is my best bet for dealing with ghosts. So we just, you know, quickly just slap it with knockoff, one-shot it, and with that, he has one Pokemon left. A Licky. Dangerous game, but I'm going to go back out to Heracross for this. I'm going to go for Brick to drop it a bit low, and then Close Combat to finish it off. Close Combat would just kill it outright. Okay, I'm just going to go for Aerialize, that'll do enough. There we go, 10 out of 10. Licky is dealt with. And Heracross is very close, level 38. And this guy has decided he isn't going to retire. 10 out of 10. I do like how he's just like, after this battle, I'm going to retire. You're going to be my final opponent. When you fight him, when he's just like, actually, Pokemon battling kinda rules. Yeah, we're going again. And run it back. Just like, I know, I think that's just something very wholesome about like, maybe I just like anime too much, but I love the trope of just like, the old character that wants to retire, but then they see, like, someone that, but then they see something, and it's like, their passion for, or like, their sport, or whatever, gets reignited, and it's like, oh, this is actually super hype every single time. There's no Pokemon in town, but we can buy stuff here, so let's see what we have. We have all of the regular stuff, so that's fine. I can actually buy Ultra Balls here. I'm going to buy 30. Also, I have so much money now. I love it. And we can't buy anything of value here. Actually, if we could use items, Ethers would be great. Because some moves just aren't available too much. Also, fun fact, in my normal playthroughs on my saves, like in my actual saves that aren't used for series, I just carry 999 default Pokeballs around with me. Because since I don't need to worry about, like, entertaining an audience, I will actually just keep throwing regular Pokeballs at things all day. Because I like having my Pokemon in regular Pokeballs. And also, I can't get an encounter over here because I've already had one. Because on Route 211 is where I found... I don't remember what I found, but I know I found something because it's tied to the other side here. Anyway, let's get our encounter for Celestic Town itself. Also, unfortunately, the Good Rod is as good as I'm going to get because the Super Rod is post-game. And that is a Curlier. Okay, we failed at getting a Ralts earlier on the route outside of Celestion Town. So if I can get a Curlier now, that could be great. 1, 2, no. Okay, it goes for confusion. I can't actually attack it because I will kill it. But I can catch this thing, I think. Nope. Hang on, wait. Did I No. I think it's just been Ralts and Curlier. Like, for some reason, I think I'd have to look back at previous episodes, but I'm certain that I think I've also seen a Gardevoir, and all 3 have teleported away. Like, okay, fine, I guess I'm just not meant to use them in a playthrough. Okay, so now we can talk to this old lady, who happens to be Cynthia's grandma. We don't know that yet, but, yeah. So, we also need to just deal with Team Galactic real quick, basically. And a Pomeg Berry. I'm really starting to regret making that. Like, I'm really starting to regret making, like, turning on the emulator setting that's like, not the emulator setting, the randomizer setting that's like, hey, I just dropped item pickups are just completely random. And because I'm finding so many berries. I'm finding so many berries and so many garbage items. And before I do anything else, I actually do want to go over here because I think there's a TM we can get. I don't remember exactly where it is, though. I think we need to fight this bird keeper. I think they're bird keeper, anyway. Also, once we get rock climb, we can come back here, because, but, yeah, they have a knocked out. Well, they normally have a knocked out. But we can use rock climb once we beat Candace to go up there, and that's where the TM for Psychic normally is. Okay, a Flareon, this is perfect. Fizz can absolutely handle that. And that actually did a lot of damage. Honestly, that did a lot of damage. I'm kind of surprised because Flareon has very good special defense. Okay, so with that we go level 37. We don't need dive because it's not even an HM in this game, so that's kind of helpful. And this should be a TM here. Yeah, they just positive affirmations. Yep. Okay. What's this for again? TM 77. I don't even know what this is. Wait. Okay, that's Psycho. Okay, that's Psycho. So what is it now? It is Sand Attack. That's I mean, it's not great, but could be worse. Like, I don't know, maybe there's a time where it comes in super clutch. Also, you know what? I know I said I can't get an encounter here, yeah, because I've already had something on the other side, but I do want to see what I can get. You know what? I'm glad I got it on the other side, because I would be so mad if my encounter was a Shuckle, because I hate Shuckle. Because I like my offensive Pokemon, not my defensive ones more often than not. Okay, Weedle. That wouldn't have been great either. A Tomato Berry. That kinda sucks. What else is there? What else do we have? Okay, a Frostlass would have been really nice. Frostlasses are really good. Okay. Now what? I'll see one more Pokemon and then I'll go and deal with Team Galactic stuff. Okay, we could have had a Houndour, but obviously we got it. But we did get that gift Houndoom, which is very nice. I would like to thank that guy one more time because I love Houndoom. It's one of my favourite Pokemon from Gen 2. And honestly, it's just one of my favourite Pokemon in general. It's also one of my favourite Megas. It's top 5 favourite Megas. I don't even know what the 5th one is. I know my top 4 of favourite Megas. Also, this guy is just like, yeah, we're just gonna set off another bomb here. Hey, no, you're not. Also, I find it funny that Team Galactic's, big goal, their big goal requires them to catch all the Lake Guardians, and this grunt just has one. This no-name loser just has one. It's like, my guy, buddy, does Cyrus know about this? Does your boss know about this? Okay, let's go as far and do it. I just need Camazotz to wake up. Okay, Swift won't do all that much. Future Sight hits fairly hard, but we can still swap out if we need to. And, okay, we wake up, knock that out. Have to go with Knock Off. And we want to learn U-Turn. I'm gonna get rid of Sand Attack. Do I want to get... Yeah, I'll get rid of Sand Attack for U-Turn. And in comes a Manectric. Manectric's so cool. I love Manectric. And, okay, it outspeeds and it goes for Quick Attack. Now I can just U-Turn and get out. And honestly, Huge Power U-Turn actually has a lot of potential. That is really good. Okay, so now he just runs away like a big hero. And now we basically just get told, hey, can you just go check out, do you want to go check out the ruins? And yeah, this lady now introduces herself as Cynthia's grandma. Made in an honor of the mythical deity said to have created Sinnoh, all channels are still discovered every now and then. I'm sure that I'd probably get more about this in Legends Arceus. Giant etching of Pokemon-like creature covers the wall. There's some fading text etched in as well. But the flow of time never stops, but the past, future, and present. That's for Dialga, and there's the same for Palkia, which says, space is ever-expanding, dimensions are spirits too, are space. Because, obviously, Cyrus's whole deal, it involves around... Well, part of what he wants to do is create a world without spirit. He does mention that a lot. He likes to mention the human spirit and how it's weak. And how, emotion is dumb and stuff like that. Anyway, let's just head on into the ruins real quick. And I think there's hidden items in here, I just don't know where they are, and I'm too lazy, you know what? I was gonna say I'm too lazy to use the item finder, but whatever, it's fine. You know what? I don't need to. Okay, so now I want to check this, because this is about Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf. Mysterious designs cover a whole section of the wall. There's three strange things forming a triangle, and in the middle of them, a shining sphere. What's this all about? The answer is, they are creating the Red Chain, I think. Their existent beings being so powerful they were considered deities at the time. There are three Pokemon with power enough to match either being. The three kept balance with either one as they formed a pyramid. It's an ancient legend of Sinnoh that's still told in Celestic Town. So now here's Cyrus, who's like, he would like to know more about that legend. Also, wants to put an end to pointless strife and hostility, wants to seek for power to create the ideal world, and wants people to answer him. World today can't change because free Pokemon keep it in balance. Is that what they're saying? Wouldn't know, but world is in balance. Quite satisfied with how it is, and not interested in the question. Okay, they'll appreciate that the world's incomplete, and you'll change it. So he now just wants to destroy this cave painting that people have protected for so long, and the legend of a new world should take its place. Yeah, we're gonna fight him for that. Yeah. Okay, this is where he actually properly introduces himself as the boss of Team Galactic, and gets his own theme music. I've never been the biggest fan of his theme music, to be honest. I've never been the biggest fan of him, to be totally honest. This man came at me with an Azurill. An Azurill. Okay, we're just gonna Water Pulse first. And probably two-shot. Yeah, I imagine we're probably two-shot with first. Okay, goes for Tail Whip, so we are -1. Also, again, I haven't played Legends Arceus at the time of recording this, but like, I think it would be interesting to see how Cyrus and Cynthia, like, how they would react to seeing Sulin and Volo, because they effectively seem to have, like, swapped places over time. Is that a spoiler? I guess probably, but, like, it's Legends Arceus. It's been, like, 6 months by the time I'm recording this. Okay, so Registeel has Snow Warning, and I'm just gonna Brick Break it to lower its health just a bit and probably finish it off with close combat. Okay, goes for Curse. That's actually kinda dangerous, but also it shouldn't have Explosion at this level, so we should be pretty safe, I think. Okay, and now it takes a little bit of damage from that, and close combat should finish it off even at +1. So that is another effortless knockout. Okay, so he has one Pokemon left. And what is that one Pokemon? Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of hail damage. That kinda sucks. His last Pokemon is a Delcatty. Yeah, what was I worried about? This man came at me with an Azurill, a Delcatty. We forced his hand. My guy, you are using a Delcatty. Okay, I say that, but that actually did a ton of damage. I am actually going to swap out and go to Camazos here and just go for Poison Jab, probably. Okay, went for a Attract and it didn't work, so that's fine. And now we just Poison Jab and probably finish them off. 10 out of 10, there goes Delcatty, and there goes Cyrus battle number 1. I say battle number 1 because we will be fighting him 2 more times. Okay, Eldar's attitude told him everything he needed to know. If the beings of time and space are brought together, they can't be stopped. So basically, he wants to bring Dialga and Palkia into one place. Such a ancient guys who spurt nonsense. Time and space of Sinnoh are filled with the false memories of countless people and Pokemon. And so why would people want to change the world? And now, also, 10 out of 10, we actually just get Cynthia's old HM for Surf. But now we have Surf. So, goodbye, Whirlpool. Because, yeah, Fizz is no longer going to be having Whirlpool, we're going to be getting Surf. It helps if I pick the right one. Okay, so, let's go. Let's just get rid of Whirlpool, we won't need it anymore. And with this, we can now actually head on over to Canalave City, which is where I'm going to end off the episode. You know, once we actually get to Canalave. Okay, so, yeah, I guess everything was alright here, Cynthia. You know, no thanks to you. She thought they were harmless, but they dress weird, make we had claims about a new universe. Nothing to take seriously. I mean, they are kind of a problem. Trying to monopolize Pokemon just isn't acceptable. I mean, fun wouldn't be my first descriptor for it, but okay. Yeah, so basically this is Cynthia's way of just going, hey, you should go to Canalave City. Because, well, it's the game's way of pointing you in the right direction. Because we've done everything we can do on the mainland for now. Because we can't get up to Snow Point yet. Actually, no, wait, can we? No, we need strength. We need strength to get to Snow Point. And the power is still out in Sunny Shore. So therefore, all we can do is go to Canalave. And I also will quickly just drop Hootoo off and heal up my Pokemon before I head on over. And also, because I didn't get an encounter earlier in the game, on the route over, we can actually get our first surfing encounter of the game. So that's going to be cool. And also, in Canalave City itself, we have another rival battle, and another gym. But I'm actually worried about the rival battle, because that rival battle is, it's a problem. Like, I always lose things in that rival battle specifically, because I think it's the first time your rival has a fully evolved Pokemon with him. Like, you fight him, and normally, he has a starter, a Staraptor, I think. It's like his starter, a Staraptor, a Heracross, a Rapidash, and something else. Okay, anyway. Okay, time to use Surf and make our way over. And hopefully we can get an encounter. Hopefully? Game? Game, do you want to work with me here? Can I have an encounter, please? Game? There we go. And our encounter is... That's a Kyogre. Your Honor, that's a Kyogre. That's a winner. And also, it's a much easier to catch legendary than a lot of others, so I think I can just Ultra Ball it. Okay, goes for Scary Face. I might actually be able to even whittle it down a bit. Okay. Okay, it has Body Slam, so I can get Paralysis. Okay, that did nothing, so I can even Surf it. Okay, this could take a little bit, but I feel like I can catch this under normal circumstances. And also, obviously, this won't be going on the team, at least not straight away, but if I do choose to add it to the team, it'll take up 2 slots, because Kyogre is kind of busted like that. Like, because it's so broken, I do want to kind of, like, nerf the reason to use it a bit. However, if it would stay in the ball, that would be really nice. Wait, what does this thing have? I've only seen 3 of its moves, I think. It has Scary Face, Ancient Power, Water Pulse. Oh no, wait, we've seen all of them. It's Scary Face, Ancient Power, Body Slam, Water Pulse. However, I need to swap Fizz out now, because it is actually getting very close to death. Okay, time to swap to Whizpig, and continue to throw Ultra Balls at it. And yes, I know that I have the Master Ball just there, but I want to keep hold of it just in case. Like, this should be easier to catch, but, this should be an easier legendary to catch, but, it is not working with me. However, Kyogre, very good Pokemon, obviously. It is a phenomenal Pokemon. Like, it is... I don't know if I like it more than Groudon, though. Like, Groudon is also a phenomenal character. Like, Groudon would have also been a fantastic Pokemon to get. Also, this thing does not want to stay in the ball at all. Water Pulse. Okay. You know what? I think... No? Okay, I'm gonna swap out to Sceptile. And if Sceptile gets close... Actually, no. I'll swap to Sceptile. And that'll be fine. Actually, I can chip away at it a little more. There we go. That's about as low as I can get it now, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk trying to hit it any lower. 2, 3. 10 out of 10. We just caught a Kyogre. Do I have a name planned for it? Absolutely not. But that is a phenomenal pickup. Okay, let's have a quick look at our newly acquired Kyogre. Jolly nature, that's less ideal. I have a Kyoko of Solid Rock. I have a Kyoko of Solid Rock. This thing is never dying. Like, I just got an undying Kyogre. It's never going to die. Like, that Kyogre will never die. Like, straight up, it will not die. Like, it takes reduced damage from super effective hits. This Kyogre will never die. Like, if it's fighting something on level with it, it'll never die. I do want to see what else I could have had here, though. Like, I don't think I'll see anything that's on par with, or equal. Like, I doubt I'll see anything on par with, or better than a Kyogre, but still. But I would like to see, you know, what can I get beyond just Kyogre and Machop? Like, I know this episode's going a bit long now, but I do want to see what else I could have had here. Like, surely there's more than 2 potential encounters. But yeah, Kyogre won't be going on the team straight away. Like, Kyogre is going... Like, imagine my PC now just has a giant glass box with Kyogre in it. Kyogre is the emergency button. Like, if everything starts going badly and I start losing Pokemon left, right, and center, then Kyogre will come out. But, like, under normal circumstances, I'm gonna hold back on using it. Okay, we could have got one at level 29, but... Honestly, it was scary enough at 23, so I'm okay with that. Okay, I'll do 2 more encounters, and if I don't see anything new, I'll just move on. Because, honestly, maybe like, this is the scariest patch of water that exists in the entire world of Pokemon right about now. Like, this is not a long stretch of water, but, like, it just has Kyogres in it. Like, this stretch of water just has Kyogres in it. Okay, I'll do 1 more encounter, and then I'm just gonna go to Canalive and end the episode off. Because honestly, I'm starting to think there isn't a 3rd Pokemon available here. Okay, 1 more. 1 more, and then that's it. Because, like, surely there's more than just 2 Pokemon here. It must be more than just Kyogre and Machop. I'm starting to think it's just Kyogre and Machop. But honestly... Shiny hunting? Shiny hunting? No, I'm not gonna shiny hunt. That would be absolutely, like, I could, but, like, I really don't want to, because that would take ages, and also I feel like that would just be massive cheating if I did. But honestly, you know what? I'm more than happy to have a Solid Rock Kyogre. Okay, this guy has a Squirtle. So, let's just quickly hit it with Poison Jab. Hit with Poison Jab, 1-shot it, Seal, we'll also just 1-shot it, and we should be good. Wow. Oh no. Wait, you're gonna U-turn. That was scary. Okay, yeah, time to just, head on over to Canalive. Now we get the Pokedex upgrade that'll show us the different versions, like the different forms of each Pokemon. And for example, the difference between male and female Pikachu, how, like, the female one has, like, the little V in the tail to make it look like a heart. And also, we can't actually get our encounter for Canalive City itself yet, because we need to cross this bridge, and our rival will run at us as soon as we step halfway onto the bridge. But we can quickly check out what's going on here. A Pearl, an Oranberry, a Cornberry, and a Power Bracer. Okay. Yeah, nothing too useful here. Okay, so it is time to... I don't actually know what I'm going to do. And by that I mean, I know I'm going to end off the episode here, but I don't know if I'm going to do any grinding before the next episode, because I do have a rival battle, and I do have a gym battle coming up. But I also have Iron Island to do, because that's the egg you can get for the Lucario. Well, it would normally be a Riolu. But, I don't know. I'll figure that out in between episodes. And, like, I'll have a look at just, like, I'll have a look at, like, what Byron's levels normally are, and try to, like, gauge that from there. But, yeah. So, in this episode, we managed to and then to make our way all the way up to Celestic Town, battle Cyrus, kick Team Galactic out of Celestic Town, get Surf all the way over to Canlive City, and also caught a Kyogre. I think catching the Kyogre was the real win here. Anyway, I'll hopefully see you all for the next one, where we'll probably be challenging the Canlive City Gym. So I'll hopefully see you all for that in the next one. Okay, later. This is the scariest grass in the world of Pokemon. Like, I went back to where I caught the Kyogre, and a Groudon popped up. Like, legitimately, this is a horrific. This is the scariest grass in the world of Pokemon. Like, this one tiny patch of, this one tiny patch of water had both Groudon and Kyogre in it. Like, also Kyogre, like, Groudon got its own music. Okay, yeah, that's all I want. That's all I want to know. I just wanted to know this one bit of water had both Groudon and Kyogre in it. Okay. Now I'm actually ending the episode. Okay, later.